All right, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic. And this video is a video that I made by mistake, actually, because I made a erroneous comment the other day where I said that men are more emotional compared to women. And women were like, make a video about that. But then I was like, I don't think that's true. But then you guys were like, no, it's not. It's true. So then I'm like, okay, let's see what the research says. So this video today is about how men express emotions differently compared to women. And the next video is going to be about whether or not men feel more emotions compared to women. And the reason why I decided to make it tomorrow, because that video it's going to require a little bit more research on my part. And because of that, all of the hard work that I do for you guys, look underneath this right here. Look over there, right? Move your mouse, put your hand on the mouse and scroll underneath this. And look at that button that says subscribe. Smash that shit. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification button. A lot of you guys are not getting notified of my videos. I'm not kidding. YouTube, for some reason, doesn't show my content as much. Obviously, because, I used to curse a lot and was a little inappropriate with some of the things that I said. But please hit the like button because it's getting desperate, people. All right? Or else I'm going to have to close the channel. So let's begin this video. So let's talk about some of the ways that men express emotions. Look, women express emotions through words, right? And the funny thing is that a woman's number one weakness is words, right? Like if you promise a woman what she wants to hear, most women, from my experience, will fall in love through their ears before anything else. Men fall in love with their eyes, what they see, not the behavior more so, but what looks nice. But the way men express emotions differently are the complete opposite of how women express emotions. Women express it through words. I love you, bitch. I love you. Blah blah blah. Oh my God, I'm crying. I want to express myself. Let's eat ice cream and watch Netflix, right? But men, on the other hand, we express emotions differently. And the funny thing is that women don't understand that. And they judge men and say, why can't you just speak about your emotions better? And then the guy gets more closed off. And then he's like, I don't want to talk about it. The reason why is because men express their emotions in a physical way compared to women. When you look at a dad interact with their son compared to a mother interact with their son, a mom verbally is more expressive with the child and more nurturing per se. But a dad, when you look at a dad with their son, when their mom is not around, the dads are more physical with their kid. The dads are more they play fight. And there's actually a reason why. I forgot what the hormone is called, but I think it's called Mullerian something hormone. It was in a book about boys. But the point of that is that boys need their dads to rough play. Boys need to rough play with their dads. Why? Because it kind of wires certain circuitries in the brain to prepare them for real rough play. Because when boys get older, they usually show their dominance in the hierarchy through physical play compared to girls. So so dads have this instinct to play fight with their boys because it's actually preparing them neurologically and physically for combat. So why not do it in a playful way where there's no, almost like training, right? So as a result, boys are just more physical. They're just more physical. They like physical things. They like things that move. In fact, boys make less eye contact with their parents compared to girls, to the point that a lot of parents think that their boys have autism because they don't make eye contact. They rather focus on moving objects. So because of that, I think, I'm not too entirely sure, but I think this origin of physicality in boys has a cascading effect in their whole psychology and how they express emotions. And boys will just more often express it through physicalness. So how does that relate to you? Well, when you're talking to a guy, you have to be patient when it comes to how a man expresses his emotions. That's why I say, don't focus on his action. Don't focus on his words. Focus on his actions, because this guy might not tell you he loves you, but his actions will show it. So you got to understand, you have to give men time to understand what they're feeling more, because girls are more encouraged to understand what they're feeling more. In fact, more females practice mindfulness compared to men, right? They're more in touch with their emotional side. So men express their emotions in a physical nature. Men often express feelings outward outwardly through body language, such as physical gestures, facial changes, muscle tensing, and gritting of teeth, instead of expressing those emotions through words. A scientific American article, Why Fathers Downplay Feelings, also point to men using special events, rewards, and showing positive support as a way to express emotion and feeling. So when a man gets the poom poom from a girl, his boys be like, yeah, let's go and celebrate. Yeah, he got the poom poom, right? And girls are like, oh, that's fucking despicable. That's fucking disgusting. They're parading it like it's a fucking prize. Oh my God, right? But that's the way that guys express emotions. Guys like having events. Let's go and party and celebrate this shit, man. John got, so it's kind of like, it's a misunderstanding. Men don't understand women and women don't understand men. Look at this commercial, right? This commercial is so full of shit. This is not how guys are. Look at this. Look at this. Bullshit. Look at this. So what he did, he just sent an I love you text to everyone. I love you, I love you, I love you. Most guys would be like, get your fruity ass out of here with that goddamn text, bro. Anyways, let's go to the party. That's what guys would have done. This is not what guy, and it's kind of like, oh, it's because you guys are not in touch with your feminine side. It's just not how men are wired. Now, I'll say this. There are some cultural aspects to it, and that's totally true. I think there's some cultural aspect, but I think most of it has to do with a biological reality that guys just express it more through physicality. So what guys will do, guys will go party, or even, for example, like the way that guys make friends is through is through either sports or some form of physicality, right? Either through rugby, like playing tag, playing rough play when you're children. Boys make friends through their physicality, through martial arts, or back then was through war. A lot of people make their friends in that way, right? Heck, even boys who are randomly in the hood who have nothing to do, they'll create a gang to fuck people up and make friends in the process. Guys are just physical. So it's almost like this explains why guys love sex so much, and why it's not just the fact that they're the pursuer, right? But also it's also just wired that the physicality they have a physical way of showing love, and women have a verbal way of showing love. It's a reality that we can't resent, because for some reason society wants to turn men like women, and I understand why. It makes life easier for everybody when people are communicating. But you lose something very precious in that process. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You can't just remove that part of men where they verbally express everything like women, and not lose the part that you also like in men. So it's kind of like, it's a little tricky. Men give hugs, pats on the back, and high fives to express feelings of love towards their children, right? It's funny, I do that with my nieces, right? Like when I love my niece, I be like, hey, good job, niece. And she's like, hey, the fucking hurts, man. And I'm like, oh, my fault. Even with women, sometimes I do that where I'm like, hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's too painful, god damn it, right? And I'm like, oh, my fault, because guys are just more physical. Like they just express their love through physicality more. Where guys are more in touch and take more seriously their physical nature, right? So guys are just more physical. It's as simple as that. So that's how they express emotions for the most part. Just because, in fact, even with boys, they'll do like little fart competition, right? They'll do physical ways to express the love, where they'll play physical games, go like that. And girls don't do that kind of stuff. And girls be like, hey, why do guys act that way? Why do guys slap each other? Why do guys do the ball tap? Why do guys play stupid games? That's because of their way of showing love to each other. It's like, oh, but it just means you're not in touch with your emotions. I'm like, that's how they do it. I didn't make men. That's how men are. There's a reason why they are like that. Just because a father doesn't verbally express his feelings doesn't mean he is not loving and affectionate towards his children. And it's kind of like, just because a man doesn't, look, I get it, but just because a man doesn't verbally express his love towards a woman doesn't mean he doesn't love her. Because again, it's just that guys are just like that. So it's almost like women want men to be more like women. Oh, why can't you express your emotions? Look, you can't change men. They are the way they are. If you find a guy that expresses it, that's fine. Focus on his actions. If he doesn't say he loves you, but his actions show it, but he cries, you hurt yourself, and he's immediately there, like as an example, that means he loves you, right? Even look at funerals. Like the woman died, and somebody died, and the man is always hugging the woman, consulting her. That's a way of a guy showing love, grieving through the physical desire to help the grieving person. Like, guys are just more of a physical thing. They don't show too much tears, even though they do cry, but their tears are more through their behavior. So it's kind of like what a guy will do when he feels sad and depressed. He might play sports. He might do boxing. He might go play basketball like I would do, right? But what's funny is that meditation is a very feminine thing, because meditation is doing nothing and you just like observing the sensation, right? So it's almost like that's why meditation is a good thing for guys to do, because it gets them in touch with their femininity. But the point is that guys are just more physical. That's why maybe guys like just sex more, right? Baby, I gotta show you that I love you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love showing my girl that I love her. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I love showing women. In fact, I want to show every woman that I love them. That's right. I want to love Melissa. I want to love Shanika. I want to love Melissa and Contwisha. Yeah, that's right. 2 Melissas there. There you go. Anyways, I got to go. The hell? All right. Anyways. So yeah, that's one thing, right? The greater the emotion, the longer it takes. Men take longer time on average to understand what they're feeling and to figure it out what may be causing the emotion, right? So it's kind of if you want to talk about a guy's feeling and something bad happened, too intense, you got to give the guy time. Like, let him process it. He's still, like me, when I'm pissed off, girls want to say, can you talk about it? I'm like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it. If we talk about it, it's gonna get worse. Let me cool off a little bit. That's why some guys will punch the wall. That's why some guys might go to a boxing gym. That's why some guys who are toxic will hit their woman. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how guys show. For example, with women, you notice that women talk about their emotions more. Women and their mouths are more, or I don't know, I'm assuming are more interconnected with their emotions. So it's almost like the way women bully each other is through words. Oh, she fucking fucked the whole goddamn football team. You know that shit? She's a fucking slut, right? Like they make up rumors, and women get hurt more through their ears, right? Where they hear rumors, blah blah blah, right? Guys are physical. Like, guys are physical. They're just gonna fuck you up. They're just gonna show you their love and their hatred through their physicality. Women will express their love and their hatred through their words. Guys do it through their physicality. And I want you to understand that, and get off of this perspective of men versus women. This is not what it is. There's just misunderstandings amongst the sexes. That's just how it is, right? And men don't understand why women have to talk so much about the details in things, and they just want to get straight to the point. What was the action? I don't want to know what they thought. I want to know the action. What was the behavior? What was the outcome? Women are like, but I gotta express it. But he blinked at me. I think I blinked, and then I looked this way, and then I looked this way, and it's almost sounds like a coaching session. I'm like, look, my love, I don't care if you looked up when he said that. Tell me what happened. What was the outcome, right? But that's just how it is, man. That's how guys express emotions differently. Through their physicality, through having events, through celebration, through pats on the back, through and even guys will show you how much they love you through including you in their activities. Like, there's a friend of mine, he has this girl, I don't know if he loves her, but he has this girl, and he says he doesn't like her, but he has a Giants meetup, and he has her dressing up as a Giants fan, and I'm like, you don't need to bring her. But in my mind, I'm like, you're involving her because you like her. And she's putting on a Giants hat, a Giants thing, even though she's clearly not a Giants fan. She does it because most likely she likes him too, right? But a woman will need to hear that. But you have to understand that guys are just more action oriented, and they're not that verbally oriented when it comes to that type of stuff, right? Anyways, so this is how guys express emotions. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the other topic about whether or not guys are more emotional than women and how they're more emotional than women. If you guys enjoy this type of content, let me know. We may go on an emotional series about male nature. That might be interesting. Let me know what you guys think about these types of videos. If you guys want one-on-one coaching, go to mindfulattraction.org. Click on the description down below. Tomorrow, later on, I'm going to be answering live questions. So be on alert. I think I'm going live in a few hours or so. I have a coaching call to make after this. Anyways, I'll see you guys inside. And by the way, next week we're having a meditation meetup in my place. So if you guys want to attend, click on the description down below where it says attend my meditation meetups. You guys can attend in person or through Zoom. Or we're not doing this on Patreon this week. And we're coming up with our course called Emotional Mastery. Pre-order Emotional Mastery. It's a 6 to 7 week course on how to control. It's pretty much about how to control your emotions better to improve your career, improve your creative life, improve your dating life, your love life, and your self-love. It's going to be really beautiful. Seriously, people, it's going to be really good. Pre-order it now by clicking on the description down below. And I'll see you guys later. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is Natural Chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're going to get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week. 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord, have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1. The natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.